Hello everybody, welcome to Tuesday's meditation. We are meditating on strength today. While we're waiting for people to join in, today's theme again is on strength and tapping into memories of when we were maybe at our strongest or most empowered, just so that we can tap into that energy today. So that is what today's message is. Strength. So as we wait to begin, there's a couple ways to tap into back memories of strength. And one is through meditation, and one is by actually doing strong things. And so if we're finding ourselves in a time right now where we can't be out doing strong things like we thought we were, then we meditate. So I'm going to read to you my reading today. And I don't share this every day, it's just when something stands out to me. So this one is called The Way Things Are. And it says, be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. I love that one. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. By Lao Tzu. And I love that because if the only way to do that is be in the present moment. And so we're going to do that today and talk about how strong that really is. That's a very strong and powerful statement. And we can't, it's always in touch and it's always in grasp that we can be that way, even if it's just for a few moments here and there. But again, those moments build. So we're talking about strength today because I've been talking to a lot of people who are not feeling as strong as they did a couple months ago. Not everybody, but a lot of people, there's things missing in their physical routines, their exercise, their, workouts at home aren't exactly the same. And so I want us to tap into that feeling of strength from what we had before in moments so we can reignite the strength that's inside of us. Because whatever we've done in the past that's strong, empowered, really big things, it's who we are. It's in us. And we can get caught up in the present moment and think, I don't have, this is not good, I'm not strong, I'm feeling weak. So that's why we're going to meditate on strength today. And just another thing too is a lot of us are thinking, gosh, I'm not doing, 2 months ago I was lifting 400 pounds in a deadlift, or I was, whatever it happened to be, or, I was able to go do all of these things with all of these people. Well, if we keep comparing what we were doing 2 months ago, we can't do those things now. It's not practical and it's not possible to be doing all those things. So we have to do just what this quote says, get in the present moment, relish and embrace the present moment. Even if it's not the most beautiful moment to us, we could still relish it because it's our moment and it's our reality. So let's do that with strength today. Let's find our meditative spot. Let's close our eyes and focus on our breathing. And as we breathe in today, let's just be mindful of the inhales that just flow right into the exhales at the peak. Becoming nice and rhythmic with our breathing. Let's relax our physical bodies just by dropping our shoulders, relaxing all of our face muscles. We could do that just simply by dropping our chin. It's good for your neck. Just a few subtle head motions to alleviate any tension in our necks. Shoulders dropping, our arms and legs relaxing, even our fingertips, our toes. Everything just relaxing as we exhale into whatever is supporting us. Letting go of any distractions of thoughts or sounds. Physical sensations in our bodies, just letting it go as well. Every time we exhale. And now let's focus on moments of strength that we can recall, whether they seem to be a long time ago or very recent. Moments of strength or empowerment. Moments of reaping the reward from maybe a lot of hard work you had to put in. Maybe it's something physical, a feat you accomplished. Or maybe something mental that you overcame, that now you look back at as, wow, I was strong. Take those moments in. Feel the energy from that moment you live them. Embrace all of that beauty that you're breathing in along with these moments. And with every exhale, let's just silently say to ourselves, I am just as strong today. I am just as strong today. Breathing in that beautiful imagery, strength and power, dedication. Exhale, I am just as strong today. reminding ourselves that we could tap into this energy of strength, empowerment, relaxation, anytime today, just by allowing ourselves a few mindful breaths. Reminding ourselves that we are strong today. It is in our DNA to be strong. And when you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes. That was our Tuesday meditation on strength. For me, this is day 42 of this practice with you. And I can't say that I've meditated that many days at the same time. And I'm doing this 3 times a day with 3 different groups. And on Tuesdays, 4 different groups. And it's just, this 11 o'clock hour is just so healing and filled with growth for me. So thank you for being a part of that with me. When we come out of this period of isolation, of quarantine, whatever you want to call it, we're all going to be so much stronger for what we endured going through it. So think about any time in your life that you've gotten through something difficult that at the time might have brought you to your knees, and look how strong it's made you. There's a few points like that in my life that absolutely shook me to my core. And during them, it almost crippled me with fear and anxiety and sadness. And I just look back in those days, I wouldn't trade them in for anything, because they made me who I am at this moment on this Tuesday morning with you. And I celebrate that whenever I live in the present moment, that my present moments would not be what they were if it weren't for those times. So as this time seems to be, for some of us crawling along and having little things seem to be taken away from us that we can't do, let's remember how strong this is really making us at the core. And we don't always realize that strength till we've come through it. So with these meditation Tuesdays with strength, we can remind ourselves that we're strong while it's going on too, because that's important. And we're not, making light of anything that's happening. We're just taking care of ourselves and helping ourselves build a better reaction to what's going on. So thank you, Holly. You are such a light of hope. Speaking of that light of hope, when I was in one of my times, after spending about 2 years in that time, I finally saw a therapist, and she said to me, she says, there's 3 choices you can make where you're at right now. You're living in a very, very dark space. You could stay in that dark place and just keep the pity and keep this, all the things that are holding me there. Or you can even dig deeper by self-destructive matters and behaviors. Or you can claw yourself out of that dark hole to whatever sliver of hope that you see. Whatever little tiny bit of hope that you see in the distance, climb and claw and scrape your way to that hope. And she's like, and watch what happens when you do that every day. And she was right. So on that note, thank you, Holly. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And I hope you have a wonderful, strong day today. Goodbye, everybody.